Peace, y'all. Y'all know now is the vibrate. Just as this coming up right now, to share. It's like being aware to not get caught up in the external savior energy and being aware of our subconscious. Because again, we could consciously say that, oh, I'm not looking for nothing to save me outside of me, but still our actions may line up with that. And I realized, recently, again with a lot of the stuff with the Matrix movie, and the subtleties that's always, promoted in the movie is there's just one, you know what I'm saying? The savior for all of us, is gonna be this one. It's like, no, you're the one. You know what I'm saying? Like the only person that could save you is you, and again, like even when we talk about like quote unquote healers or healing and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? All I could do is help, by sharing information, sharing insight, or channeling certain energy, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to put in the work and also being aware of this when, like again, we're working with certain deities, gods, crystals, you know what I'm saying? Again, these are helpers. It's not to worship no God or worship no deity or worship no crystal. You know what I'm saying? Like you are working with these energies. And again, I'm just feeling the vibe to speak on it right now because I realize again, some of the people who've been watching my channel understand this, but I know some people are still awakening right now. So again, if don't be in the comments, oh yeah, we know this already. Well, why are you watching it if you know this already, then this video is not for you, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And that's me just having to set that healthy boundary. Cause again, it does get to a point where it's like, I know I shouldn't even be worrying about my comments on that level. But it's just like, all right, if you know it already, you know this, then this video is not for you. You know what I'm saying? Not to each his own if you still want to comment, but just clearing that up. But anyway, you know, with the, like working with, these helpers, quote unquote, because I realized like recently working with, the Moss Agate, been working with the Moss Agate recently. Ooh, damn, the energy so high, I can't stand my hand. But working with the Moss Agate, and then also working with petrified wood and tapping into the plant energy, tapping into the tree energies, and again, just did that video on connecting with the trees and the ancestors. And for the most part, that's one of the reasons why, also like a vegetarian diet is promoted or eating mostly fruits is promoted, and even realizing, just catching it as I'm saying it right now as well, even like breathing a lot, like doing the breath work. Because in most cases, a lot of the oxygen you're breathing in is coming from a tree, you know what I'm saying, that produces the oxygen, you know what I'm saying? It takes in your carbon dioxide and it produces oxygen while you take in the oxygen and produce what it eats. You know what I'm saying? So you got that relationship right there. But again, like if I do a ritual, I want to make sure that, like say for instance, I'm working with a certain energy or deity that, again, like strong in awareness of actually working with that energy, you know, because again, like, and I had to step back for a while myself, like this is something sometimes you have to do in order to make sure your subconscious is in alignment, you know what I'm saying? But like not doing altar work to make sure I wasn't drifting into the subconscious perspective of, externalizing these energies. Again, your source on a human experience. It's kind of like what in the Bhagavad Gita, what was discussed in the Bhagavad Gita when Krishna was talking you know, uh to Arjuna. And even with that aspect, Krishna in essence is representing the source energy, although in the story, he's considered to be like basically like a god or deity in essence, but on a deeper aspect, just representing source energy, what I'm saying, in essence, that no thing, for from a deeper perspective of the parable. Because he brought up in the Bhagavad Gita again, like if you worship ancestors, again, we connect with our ancestors, work with our ancestors, but it's not for worship, but it's like your go, your next plane of existence would be the ancestor realm. If you worshiping, again, or like ghosts, like you worshiping ghosts in that sense, you go to the ghostly realm, you know what I'm saying? Or if you worshiping, you know, uh, any of the demiurge or demigods, or gods or deities on that level, then you go into that world, but it's like actions speak louder than words, and making sure that we follow up with the necessary actions. So if I do some spiritual work with Oshun for prosperity and abundance, let's just say, you know, I'm going to also take the necessary actions to do whatever it is to bring in that wealth and abundance, because by, say, for instance, doing a ritual and just sitting back, as if like, all right, I'm about to kick my feet up, you know what I'm saying? Sit back like on that type of level. Then that's saying, without saying it or without realizing it, you're basically saying like, hey, I'm externalizing this energy, and this energy is going to externally take care of everything for me, you know? When again, it's like you're working with this energy to, bring forth this energy within yourself, you know what I'm saying? So you could also take, again, like with your, bring forth a certain, insight and awareness and a certain energy level for you to tap into whatever it is that you did the ritual for, you know what I'm saying? And recently, also, again, like we're working with Moss Agate, seeing like the connection with not only the connecting with nature, but Moss Agate deals with resurrection and rebirth. And no coincidence, matter of fact, we're in January 1st right now. And again, not no quote unquote new year, we're switching from December 31st to January 1st, but more so again, like, but still going through the, the resurrection or rebirth energy, you know what I'm saying? So seeing that Osain, you know what I'm saying, one of the orishas that works with herbs, plants, and trees, basically like everything dealing with plants, one of the days of connecting with Osain is December 31st, you know what I'm saying, which was yesterday. And again, no coincidence, like more so like with the solstice energy, December 21st, and then, December 25th, where in essence it's like the rebirth of the sun, you know what I'm saying, where the sun starts to, begin its journey of having more sunlight during the day than it is darkness, get going around into the summer, but again, like seeing that it's just different algorithms that we're tapping into, and they all line up across the board, you know what I'm saying? So, we're tapping in with the Osain energy, if I'm, wanting to tap in more with plant energy, you know what I'm saying, and tap in more with, understanding herbs. Let's just say if I was to do a ritual, like, hey, I want to tap into herbs. I'm not just going to do a ritual and then sit back, and just expect for a plethora of information on herbs to, just come to me like that. Of course, again, we have insight and quote unquote downloads that come from within, that comes up and out. But it's also, again, like I'm also go and actually work with certain tree. I'm gonna sit out in nature and be like, hey, like a plant I never seen before. Like, what do you do? And see what comes to me in the meditation. You know what I'm saying? Also, we speak to plants by actually, like actually working with them. Like whether we steep it in a tea. Like if I want to talk to lavender, I drink some lavender. Matter of fact, not necessarily right before you go to sleep. Depending on because again, the body won't necessarily be able to digest it on that level. But anyway, like say for instance, or before meditation, but let's just say before going to sleep, because say for instance, if you want to chant like tap in with that lavender plant in a lucid dream, you would drink, set that intention, like drink a little bit of lavender and write like, hey, lavender, I want you to tell me, what you do. You know what I'm saying? I want you to talk to me, you know. And then when you go to sleep, when you have that lucid dream, that lavender energy or spirit, will come and talk to you, and, bring forth the certain truths about, whatever it is that it does, you know what I'm saying? But again, the subconscious awareness of the actions speak louder than words. So again, if you do some type of, ritual or let's say ritual in that sense of it, or some type of offering externally, know that you're dealing with, again, like you're dealing with that quote unquote offering as a symbol and not actually as offering something to something outside of you, you know. Because again, that also gets to a space where you're like splitting your energy up. That's almost no different from, again, like playing a them and us energy. Like they doing this and they doing that. And, where it's like if they could do all that and have that much power with chemtrails and all that, then, again, what are you talking about being source on a human experience, or being source and being so powerful, or being a god or goddess and being so powerful when they got so much power over you? You know what I'm saying? So it's like being aware of those little subtleties right now, you know what I'm saying? Uh, and maintaining the awareness of staying aligned with, with this type of awareness. But again, it's just helpers. But seeing the little connection again with December 31st and working with Moss Agate, and seeing again like it's just coming like intuitively, I didn't have to go research, like the research kind of came, like I was led to the research afterwards after seeing how it was all just like lining up, but again, it's tapping into an internal energy, you know I'm not waiting for quote unquote Osain to do anything for me. I'm tapping in with that energy. I'm tapping in and bringing forth that Osain within, you know, to tap in with the herbs and the plants and the trees. You know what I'm saying? So just being aware of that. And again, following up with the necessary action. If I'm working with citrine, I'm not going to just sit there and wait for citrine to make me happy. Make me happy, citrine. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I'm working with citrine. It's gonna help promote some happiness. And then I'm also, again, like find the things that, like that I love to do that actually make me happy and start doing it. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know, just on some simple examples. But peace. Now's the vibrate. Y'all know what it is. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Right now. Peace.